Blitz has now long escaped Timothy the Giant. They try to find a way to hide within the castle to avoid this creature and all the other minions of Salexi. But unfortunately there is nowhere really safe within the castle or the city walls of this desolate ruined city that Salexi calls home. The brainless butler thralls, the thrice undead creatures that were once sinners, hellborn, or what have you, Timothy themselves, the horrid machine machinations of Melinda, they crawl all over this place, in every crack, every crevice, searching, looking for Blitz. And sooner or later, Salexi hears of the news of them escaping. Blitz starts to realize that the security is getting even tighter and tighter, and realizes that staying here any longer would put both himself and Stolas at risk. So, for now, he decides to leave the city and figure out what his next move is, because staying here any longer will make things far worse. Eventually, Salexi and all their creatures and minions lose track of Blitz, and so Salexi angrily marches over to the library to use the only method they know to find someone. Stolas, of course, is concerned and worried as to what all the commotion is, but Salexi and all their manipulations and mind control tries to tell Stolas that all the commotion was just them preparing for their wedding, or whatever they came up with. They had to think of a lie and think of it quick, and that's what came up at the time. And so they sit within their dark library and ponder the orb. Cannot have that insufferable imp getting in the way of my machinations. Why is he even here anyway? He clearly doesn't love the prince. Or perhaps he does, but he refuses to admit it. There can be no other explanation as to why he's even in this realm in the first place. There is no one who can cross the maelstrom. Not unless they are either particularly very powerful, took the risk and jumped off the edge of one of the rings of hell, or their desires to see me or to come here is so intense and so severe, they break past the veil of reality. And knowing Blitz and what they are, it has to be that latter. He obviously has no desire to see me, so that would mean that deep down inside of him he truly does have love for the prince. Even if he is in denial of it, there can be no other explanation as to why he's even here. I didn't let him in here, and I doubt he ever jumped off one of the rings. So his desire would be strong enough to see the prince, that it would allow him to enter this place, even if he is too stupid and foolish to realize where he even is in the first place. No matter, I cannot have him interfere. Stolas is slowly dying. I will make him mine before the dark moon of this place takes him like it's taken everyone else from me. I will not have him become one of those things out there. No. Show me. Where is he? Where are you? Salexi stares and ponders into the orb, trying to find where Blitz is. This orb allows Salexi to be able to see that which cannot be seen. Their realm, while it is the broken, charred remains of the old world, it is still rather vast, and even Salexi cannot have eyes everywhere there, even with their familiars. And so they stare and stare, checking every single major landmark within the realm, listing off all the major areas of the realm out loud to try and deduce where he might be. He has to still be here somewhere. No one leaves the Void Realm without my say-so or without me knowing of it. Where could you be? The Deathroot Forest? No. The Entombed Mountainlands? Nah, it's too far away. Take too long for him to get there. The Gallows Underdeep? No, I don't think he'd be foolish enough to go that deep underground. The Gorgon Plateau? No, he can't reach that by himself. Would he dare to go to the Wound of the World? No, that's silly. Not even I dare to go to that place. Confound it. Where is he? I can't have him get in the way. If I have my machinations ruined because of some goddamned imp, I'm going to...
Feel cheated?
Oh my goodness. I need to put a bell on you two. Don't scare me like that. And of course, like clockwork, to break the seriousness of the situation, those two showed up. The Twisted Twins, Rapture and Torment. Once again, no doubt trying to cause mischief of their own while trying to fulfill Salexi's orders in possibly the dumbest ways possible.
Oh, like femboy collars? Does that mean we can be internet streamers? I love thigh-high socks.
Maybe become wildly popular out of nowhere, only to crash and burn out the whole brand with one unhinged Instagram rant?
Oh, brother, such a topical joke.
I was serious. I love a good flame war.
Silence! Do not distract me from my current task. I'm a little busy at the moment.
What you doing?
What I'm doing, as you put it, is trying to find that damnable little imp. He's escaped, and I can't have him coming back here and ruining everything.
Why not just kill them? It would be so easy.
You think I haven't thought of that already? Those two have a very strong connection. If I kill Blitz, even if it is far out of Stolas' eyes and reach, something will spark in their memories, and everything will come flooding back, and my mind control over them will fade away. Stolas must ascend to his dark apotheosis in this realm, for both his own survival, and also to fulfill my own prophecy. Once he does and becomes part of my flesh, my soul, and my very being, then we can kill the imp.
And because it wouldn't be canon and ruin the plot?
Shut up! The point is that we need to keep him distracted just long enough for the ritual to be completed.
Throw them into the dungeon?
Timothy tried that already, and he slipped out from his grip, which is not an easy task in itself, so I have to give him that much credit. But first, before we can even scheme as to what to do with him, we need to know where is he first. Finding him, however, is like trying to find a needle in a desert. Wait. That's it. The Ashen Wastes. He has to be. He has to be in the Ashen Wastes, of course! After speaking with the twins, Salexi turns around back to the orb and moves their hands in a circular motion around the orb to try and manipulate its power to look towards the Ashen Wastes, a massive desert-like plainscape filled with nothing but ashes, as the name implies. And there he was. They saw him, Blitz, walking through this long, long desert, wondering where they even are, with not even the slightest clue of what to do next. There he is. And now we can get to the actual question of what to do with him.
What if they got lost in the Ashen Wastes? Let the curse of the land take him and he gets all zombified. Just like how it did to the rest of us?
That would be stupid. Wait a minute. What if he got lost in the Ashen Wastes? Let the curse of the land take him, become thrice dead, zombified like the rest of us. Oh, and then it'll be far too late for him to do anything. I'm so glad I thought of it. I really am so smart. I scare myself sometimes.
My life is pain.
Golly gee, boss. What if they find their way back here?
That place is an illusionary fuckfest. No one can walk through there without seeing all kinds of horrid illusions, twisting and bending their minds and making them go all around in circles. But you are right, though. If their determination is strong enough, they will see past the illusions and make their way back here. I need something distracting, diverting, annoying, something incredibly unhinged, something obnoxious and over the top, something... Oh, hello, my little poopsies, my sweet little boys.
Yeah, we got the message. Insulted, by the way. Obnoxious and distracting. Got it.
Oh boy, we get to go on a field trip! I'm gonna show them my 46-hour thesis on My Little Pony Deep Lore.
Brother, you scare me sometimes.
It's always the smiling ones you have to look out for.
Head empty, only ponies.
Enough! Now, go out there, have a little play date with them. Make sure that they don't come back here.
Can do!
And so, in synchronization, backflipping and cartwheeling out of the room, the twins leave, and Salexi goes back to the orb to stare at Blitz and their soon-to-be horrid fate. With those two pestering him until the end of days, he may die from raw frustration even before the curse of the land takes him. Oh, it's foolproof. The Ashen Wastes. The Void Realm is a place that existed before the Big Bang. The universe that came before God's first draft. And when they no longer found any use for it, they discarded it. And this shows the scar left behind. A once massive and proud civilization that stretched for miles, now buried under hundreds of miles deep worth of ashes, forming a desert of where only the tips of the skyscrapers are the only things that can be seen upon its surface. Desecrated, destroyed, ruined, millions, perhaps even billions years old worth structures that somehow still stand today, even if they are in this ruined state. This is a place filled with nothing but silence and whispers, but yet it is drenched to its absolute rims with the spirits and ghosts of the past, haunting the people of the present who dare walk upon its surface, showing them visions of things they regret. The entirety of the Void Realm reacts very strongly to any form of powerful emotions, and because Blitz was in their fight-or-flight mode to try and escape all the horrors of Salexi's castle, the realm reacted and brought them to this place. Within a mere eye blink, they are in the middle of this vast desert, not really knowing how exactly they even got there in the first place. The Void Realm has always been a place of unlife, both human mortal life and afterlife as well. A whole brand new breed of thrice dead, as if you were undead while also in the afterlife. A proxy of life, an enigma of life, something that should not exist, the absence of existence. Within this realm, very few things can actually survive here. Be they angels, sinners, mortals, demons, no matter what it is. Life cannot exist here. That includes afterlife. Anything that roams in this place will slowly rot away and decay as the raw entropy of the universe presses down upon their soul and decays and rots away whatever life they have left. And one of three things happen to people whenever they feel this entropy. Either their wills are so weak, filled with such despair, that their very flesh turns into actual literal ashes, and they become part of this desert, never to be seen again, their mind, memories, and everything wiped away. Or they are those who barely hang on by a thread, but do not have the willpower to adapt to it, and therefore they become horrible, fleshy abominations, zombified creatures that solely wander around the realm, consuming any souls they can find to feed a hunger that can never be satisfied. Or they are the lucky, very, very few who can resist the sheer entropy of the edge of time and space, and end up becoming the minions of Salexi, those select few who can survive, as Salexi slowly builds their horrible dynasty at the edge of time. Or they just become wandering nomads, independent by themselves or even forming little groups underneath the nose of Salexi, wandering these lands trying to make something out of this life even though they're trapped in this bleak and horrible existence. But that is a story for another time. Blitz, however, unfortunately encountered the second, these fleshy horrid abominations, also known as the Hopeless Ones. He fights them like anyone would in any zombie apocalypse. He's probably even enjoying this even. But eventually, he gets a moment of respite to try and collect his thoughts and think about what to do next.
The fuck is wrong with this place? What kind of ass backwards place in hell did I end up in?
Blitz still thinks he's in one of the rings of hell, even after everything. Sooner or later he will figure it out, but he is a simple man of simple needs and does not really concern himself with the fabrication of the cosmos.
Well, wherever the fuck I am, I'm fucking lost. Not to mention there's goddamn zombies here. Like, really? Zombies? In hell? What are they, double dead? How the hell does that even work?
As he tries to take a breath, and he tries to calm himself down, he starts to think about Stolas. Even if he may not admit his feelings for them, he does realize the conundrum they're in, and feels bad for them.
Stolas. I have to save them. I don't care if he doesn't remember me. He doesn't deserve this. At least from that goddamn flamboyant bitch. But how do I help him? The Dracula knockoff won't let him out of their sight. That giant ripped dude would undoubtedly fuck my shit up with a single squat thrust. And the place is crawling with their goons. Not to mention I'm as lost as a trophy wife without her pills. Fuck. Which ring am I in again?
Blitz starts to contemplate which ring he could even possibly be in. But there is no ring in hell like this. Not even close.
Envy? Nah, there's no water. Wrath? No, too cold and dark here. Greed? Can't be. This place is not drowning in oppressive capitalism. There's no nightlife in the city, so it can't be pride or lust. Sloth? No, not pink enough, and there's nothing cozy about this place at all. And there's no way this is gluttony. Otherwise, there would be a fast food joint every 5 fucking seconds.
Blitz becomes more frustrated, unable to figure it out. It is as if he is lost in the woods in uncharted territory, with no map or anything that could even give him a slightest clue as to where he even is.
Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's not important. What is important is just getting back to that castle and...
And what?
What?
Ah! Twigs! Back off! The power of testosterone compels you!
That's like the 12th time someone's insulted us for our body type. Also, if we are twinks, wouldn't you having testosterone attract us to you?
Oh, brother, we should take it as a compliment. I think we look pretty.
And I think I would like to be thrown off a cliff into a river with my friend Mr. Car Battery, but here we are, I guess.
Oh, you mean Mr. Sparks? He sure does tickle.
Okay, I see your little bit here, the old twins mirror bit. Yeah, it's been done. The fuck do you want? Who even are you two?
And so, the twins do a backflip in perfect synchronization, striking a pose on top of the broken ramparts around. As they begin their normal introduction they make to everyone who asks that question.
Rapture!
And Torment.
Reporting for duty. We said duty.
Yes, brother. Yes, we did.
Okay, yep, great, awesome. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going...
Where you going?
Well, I'm going back to that purple bastard's castle. Now if you'll excuse me...
Oh, you don't want to go back there.
No, I do, actually.
Why?
Because
Why?
I said so.
Why?
Because fuck you!
Why?
Okay, bitch. We ain't playing this game.
Blitz tries to shoot them over and over, but to no avail, missing every single shot. Not that they're a bad shot, but the twins are almost impossible to actually hit. And then the twins flip and land, striking a pose together in unison.
Ta-da!
Well, okay. Didn't know that Cirque du Soleil was in town. Or whatever the fuck this is. Welp, I'm leaving now.
Blitz walks away in frustration in the hopes that by ignoring them they will eventually give up and leave. And for a while, he feels like he finally lost them. He walks for a bit and realizes that he can't even hear them behind him. But by the time he even starts thinking about that, he starts hearing their footsteps. And of course, they're actually following him. They both walk in unison, their arms behind their backs, all playful-like. Rapture with that big dumb smile on his face, and Torment with that deadpan look on his face, just staring at Blitz, following him anyway. They know for a fact Blitz can hear them, and they know it annoys him, which is why they keep doing it.
Look, don't you two have the next audition for Tweedle Depression and Tweedle Dumbass?
I think I would be a great actor.
All I ever get to play is a tree.
Don't remember asking.
It is at this point that both the twins and Blitz find themselves in front of a destroyed derelict building, among the many others that are scattered across this barren desert-like planescape. Blitz runs inside, running and dodging and weaving through all the broken hallways and destroyed rooms in an attempt to try and lose the twins. They jump out of the building at the end, and yet there they are, just standing there as if they were already there, like some kind of cartoon character appearing out of nowhere whenever they want. Blitz finds another destroyed tower, runs through that one, does the same thing, but even more so, with more vim and vigor. But as he leaves, they once again are there, and he finds that his efforts are futile at this point.
Will you two just fuck off already?
No. Tell you what.
Torment pulls out a shiny bone saw that glimmers in the moonlight.
Let's play Whose Flabby Body Part Is This? We each cut off a limb, throw them in the air, and then find out which one is ours.
Oh, goody, goody. I love games.
Why are you even here, huh?
Well, we were in the neighborhood.
Just two little guys dropping by.
And we just had to welcome our new guest to our home of entropy and soul-crushing nihilism made manifest.
That purple pansy sent you two, didn't they?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
most
yeah.
definitely.
Most
totally.
definitely.
Yeah,
Totally
absolutely
Salexi.
Salexi. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Totally
The tall purple
yeah,
sexy
totally.
one? Definitely.
of course
He
it was
sent
him.
us. He
Of
absolutely did do
Of course
that.
it'd be him. Who else would
It's
it be?
totally a
always
thing
him.
he'd do. Sending us to do his dirty work. Lazy bastard.
And they sent you to distract me?
Yeah. You are gonna be our new plaything for the next... I don't know. Eternity.
Yippee! We're gonna have pillow fights and watch movies and bake cookies.
And talk about the inevitable downfall of a capitalist society as we ignore it all with our desire to just live a normal life with material items and quick buzz highs of entertainment as the walls of our inevitable doom come crashing down upon us. All the while thinking of ways to stop it, only to have some greedy old CEOs and career politicians constantly get in the way, even though they maybe have 10 years left of life left in them, only thinking about themselves. Meanwhile, the rest of us will live for another 40 to 60 years and have to deal with the damage they left behind, only to realize that it's far too late, and there was no point in even trying.
And eat pizza and play hide and seek and binge watch My Little Pony for 73 days. On repeat.
It is in this moment that Blitz realizes he must think of something quick, otherwise he'll be sitting here listening to these two insufferable twinks go on and on about a fourth wall breaking nonsense all day.
Yeah, let's do that! And I say we do hide and seek first. Actually, I'm the 10-year running champion myself.
Wowee!
Competitive hide and seek. Wait, so the Iraq War?
Yeah, I'ma go hide. Now count to 1,000 and no peeking.
Hold it! How do we know you aren't just going to run to the castle?
Well, first off, I don't even know where it is. And second, even if I did, that just makes it easy for you two to find me, doesn't it?
Oh, come on, brother. Even if he does try, we could just cut their legs off.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, but we are counting to 500. Better get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Blitz runs as far and as fast as he can. The twins' voices become more quiet as he gets further away from them. He has to find a way out of this desert-like planescape, for there is barely any place to hide here. And as he runs, he finds a deep, thick forest of dead trees and mist. He thinks that that is possibly his best chance to avoid the twins and get away from them. Or it could be yet another place to get lost. And Blitz keeps running and running, bobbing and weaving past the dead trees. So many lifeless dead trees. At least it was something other than ashes for once. He's trying to make sure that there's enough trees and debris in the way so that he is out of the sight line of the twins, so when the twins do stop counting, they won't be able to see him that easily. They'll be far, far out of their sight. But Blitz wonders, is this the right way? Was he supposed to be in the desert? Was he supposed to be here? Is he already too far away from the castle? Which way should he even go? No one has ever charted this place. There is no map or GPS that anyone can use to locate anything here, for nothing is supposed to live here. He is not even supposed to be here by all rights.
Okay, keep it cool, Blitz. You just gotta find that castle. I mean, how hard can it be, right? It's kinda hard to miss, right?
As he continues to run, the scene changes back to the twins, still counting away for their little game.
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Brother.
Yes, brother?
You know he's totally just trying to distract us to go back to the castle, right?
What? No! Silly brother, he wouldn't do that. Otherwise his hiding spot would be way too obvious. And he is a competitive hide-and-seek player.
I love you, brother. Never change.
Aw, thank you, brother. I love you too. 60,
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69,